Hi, my name is Tatiana and my channel is created by Lady T. And today I'm going to be doing a video on batting and interfacing for different quilting projects. So if you're a new quilter and you have projects that you want to do and you're not sure about what type of batting and interfacing to use, I am just going to give you some tips and suggestions and some of the things that I've learned along the way when I've been quilting and making different projects, and what works for me, and maybe it could work for you too, and just giving you a brief description of the different types of products that are out there, because there's certainly a lot. Now, for batting and interfacing, you can get them in packages or you can get them by the yard from the fabric store. You can buy them in person or you can buy them online. If you don't know the product that you're using, I would 100% suggest that you actually buy these products in person if you can, because you want to be able to feel and look and see what's right for you. So I'm going to be talking about a few things. So the first one I'm going to be talking about is the product that's made by Pellon, and this is a polyester synthetic product that you don't have to pre-wash. It's very thin and lightweight, you see, and you can make blankets out of these. You can make baby blankets or any other kind of blankets, table runners, placemats, wonderful projects to do. I wouldn't use this for a handbag, but you certainly can if you want, but it's not very stiff, so it's very soft. And actually, if you're going to make a quilt out of, if I'm going to make a quilt out of this, what I like to do is I double it up and then when I'm quilting it, I put a lot of quilting on it so that it actually gives a little stiffness to it, because I've quilted it up. I've put a lot of quilting on top of it so that it gives it a little stiffer feel to it. But if you like it really puffy, then you don't have to do as much quilting. You can, leave bigger gaps. And these make wonderful baby blankets. They are warm and really nice blankets to use for babies or for yourself, lap blanket or anything of that nature. So that's polyester. The next type is this kind of quilter's batting, which is 80% cotton and 20% synthetic material. And this comes in a roll. This is actually medium. It's pretty big for medium. And you can make a quilt from this, or you can make table runners, placemats, that kind of stuff. It's kind of stiff. It's medium weight. It's not as lightweight as the polyester. It has a little polyester, a little stretch to it, but a lot of cotton to it. So you have to take that into consideration if that's the consistency that you're looking for. And this one is, and I'll put all of these on my descriptions and the link, but this one is made by a company called Fairfield, and you can order it online, or you can buy it in a package like this physically at a fabric store. So this is very nice. The next type of product that I have for you is, this is called Mormon Natural. A lot of quilters use this to make quilts for bed quilts. Now, these come in different sizes. They have a crib size. This is the twin. They have the full, queen, and king. So if you want to make a really large blanket or a really small blanket, the size is already done for you. And this is the twin. This is the twin size, which is 72 by 90 inches. So you could measure how much you want. It's already pre-cut for you. Now, you can also buy these by the yard. You can go to the fabric store, or I guess you can even order it online, and you can buy this by the yard, and if you want a specific yardage, or if you want to make Quilt as you go. This is really good for quilt as you go. You could buy it by the yard and cut it up to the sizes that you want for quilt as you go. Very popular with quilters, but I have to say this is probably the most expensive, so look for deals for this when they're 50% off, because this can get very, very, very pricey. It's a lot more pricey than this polyester, which isn't very pricey in comparison to this, because this is synthetic and this is natural. Now the other thing about this cotton is that you really should pre-wash this. So the polyester you don't have to pre-wash, but this you should pre-wash, and there is shrinkage to this because it's cotton. So keep that in mind. So if you're going to make a quilt, you really should pre-wash your fabrics, and you should pre-wash this, and there are instructions on the package on how to pre-wash, so follow those follow those instructions on how to pre-wash your batting before you use it, because it will shrink. So just keep that in mind. So my dog, sorry. All right, the next type of interfacing that I want to talk about that's very popular is called SF 101. So this is the package for, it comes in a package or you can get it on a roll. SF 101, it's very popular. You can make handbags with these. You can make wallets, hats. It's fusible, and so there is a side that's sticky, and it's totally fusible. It's lightweight, so if you like the lightweight, the SF 101 is really good. I made pattern weights with SF 101 a few months ago, and I'm very happy with it because I added beads inside of them, and it was really nice. You could do other things. You could actually use this to make a light table runner or placemat. So you could do that for these too. It's a bit stiff and it's lightweight, and it's probably the most popular interfacing that is around. The next one is a medium weight interfacing by Pellon. This is my favorite, and this is my go-to to make hats, to make handbags. And I've even done using this with, I've used this for table runners and placemats. It's fusible as well. And this is by Pellon. It's a mid-weight fusible interfacing, and it's 93 ITD. I'll put that in the description link. I buy this by the yard, and it comes with instructions on how to use the fusible. I do believe that this also comes in a package, but since I use so much of this, I buy it by the yard and have it in my stash because it's really nice to use. Another type of interfacing that I really like is this interfacing, which is called it's called Flex Foam. So I always forget the name, so I have to look at it. It's like a foam interfacing. So this is really good if you want to make something that you need padding, tote bags, laptop bags, iPhone holders, iPad holders, or camera bags, something where you need some kind of padding. Now this is very expensive. It's made by Pellon too. It's Flex Foam. It is very expensive interfacing. It's not fusible, but you can spray 505 on it to make it a little fusible onto your fabric. You don't want to pre-wash this, but this is really good to make a yoga mat bag, or even if you wanted a lightweight cushion for your patio chairs, you could do that. But it's foam, it's very nice. I would not waste this, so anything that you don't need padding. So this is really good if you want something that has that extra give and the padding. The next type of interfacing that I like is called Insul-Bright, and this has actually little aluminum fibers in it. And what it does is it keeps your items warm. So this is really wonderful to use if you're going to make oven mitts, or you're going to make pot holders or trivets. You could actually even buy this and put it underneath your tablecloth because it will protect your wood. So it's really good for that. This is not microwavable. Please do not put this Insul-Bright in the microwave because it has metal fibers in it. But it will keep items warm. If you're gonna make a bowl cozy, you don't wanna make a bowl cozy that's microwavable for this, but if you want something to keep food warm, this is great just to keep it warm, not to microwave it, but just to keep the food warm. This will do the job. It's heat resistant, so it's really good for any projects that you have that are heat resistant. And if you're going to make oven mitts, I really suggest Insul-Bright because that is probably the best product, because it will, if you're going to touch things with a lot of heat in it, you want to make sure that your hands are well protected. So this is really a good interfacing for that. And then the next type of interfacing is Warp-N-Zap that I talk about, and this is microwavable. You can make bowl cozies that are microwavable with Warp-N-Zap, and you can also, there's actually a baked potato zapper a pattern in the back of the package, because a lot of people like to use these to make microwavable baked potatoes. So it's really good for that. You could also use this for tortilla covers. That's a really good item to use this for. So these two items, Insul-Bright and Warp-N-Zap, are very pricey, so just keep that in mind, and you don't want to waste them on other products. This one I bought by the yard from the fabric store, and I have not seen Warp-N-Zap come in by the yard. I've just seen it in the in the packages like this, but it's a really good item to use, and I like this for bowl cozies, and I'm really in a mood to make a lot of bowl cozies, and also the little handles for the coffee cups. This is really good to keep coffee cups warm and then warm it in the microwave oven. You can use it for that. It's really a good product to use. So very microwavable, expensive. So these are just some of the products that I use that I just thought would be very helpful for you to know about. If you use something else, or if something hasn't worked for you, or something worked for you very well, put in my comment section what that was. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I will have more items like this for you. Bye for now.